So this is about the image. We are not learning how to create image, guys, right? How to create image, that will come when we start our backup and restore section. We'll cover that in detail. So don't worry कि वो steps आपको दिखे नहीं image capture कैसे करनी है. We're trying to understand the field image. Under image, see you have categories also. That if you're looking a server for developer, so maybe you can go ahead and select one of these. Again, knowledge is a good thing for you, but are you going to select a server ever? Are you going to select and choose or give anything to the user to application? Yes, guys. Will you be able to do that? I mean, technically you can, but should you do that? कि ठीक है कोई भी उन्होंने इमेज मांगा हमने कोई भी दे दिया अपने तरफ से. Will that be correct approach? Yes, no,
No.
No.
of course not. Right? But yes, you can always suggest when it is in discussion, not necessary all the time that being an admin कि आप तक कुछ आता ही नहीं है. कि एकदम सब कुछ डिसाइड होने के बाद आता. Most of the time you will be pulled on calls where maybe architect is deciding something, uh, discussing something, client is discussing something, right? And they are saying कि ठीक है यार हम लोग एक सर्वर बना लेंगे and then उसके ऊपर we will install SQL, will have 2019 server. So you can suggest things like, okay, there is an image already in gallery right here in marketplace where you get a server with 2019 SQL. Okay? Would you like to try that? Now they will go ahead and try and test और उसके बाद आपको build sheet में ultimately वही लोग देंगे. But at least you should know. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes? No? Maybe? See,
Yes.
Zabbix is a tool, guys. Zabbix is a tool. Mostly Linux पे install होता है. In fact, Linux पे ही होता है सिर्फ उसका admin. So Zabbix is a tool which most of the companies are using for their monitoring. So now if you want to install Zabbix, you'll have to give them a server. Now client will have to go and check कि कौन सा compatible server है, वो सब search करना पड़ेगा. Instead of that, what they do or what you can suggest is, okay, there is an image of Zabbix, which is which means यहाँ पर आपको operating system मिलेगा already Zabbix install किया हुआ. So I hope you got the fair idea of image कि image का क्या मतलब है. Multiple images are there. अपनी अपनी नीड के हिसाब से अपने अपने रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से यू कैन पिक समथिंग फ्रॉम हियर. यू एज इन एप्लीकेशन ओनर विल पिक. क्लियर गाइस टू एवरीवन? यस, नो, मे बी?
Yes.
Look at this. When I go to database category, I have server 2022 with SQL 2022. I have server 2025 with SQL 2025. Server 2019 with SQL 2019. Server 2022 with SQL 2019. So कितने सारे यहाँ पर combinations है? Can you see? SQL Server 2016 Service Pack 2 on Windows Server 2016. So if your user application owner ultimately wants to install Server 2019 और उस पे जाके वो SQL install करने ही वाले हैं, so it's better that you suggest them this initial call में. Ultimately build sheet में जो आ गया, you do that. Other option I told you that you give one server and they will build everything on that, whatever they want, whatever settings, etc. जो भी उनको चाहिए ना, they will do that. And then you create an image out of it. You create an image और वो image यहाँ पर ऐसे save हो जाती है. So while creating a new machine, now for example, there will be a task of load balancer. So to do a load balancer test, we required
So,
to uh, if I show you, guys, please mute yourself if you do not have any questions.
So just a question,
Yes.
regarding the requirement, if the client has a requirement of multiple add-ons, server options like Zabbix and all, is there any way that we could search all those
Of course you
in
can
Azure
go there here under the
with
category
the
search whatever you want.
combination what they are requesting?
There's no way that you can go ahead and type here, but Copilot is always there. Search
Okay,
in Copilot will give, but it will never come to you guys. By the
okay,
time it comes to you, वो ये figure out कर चुके होंगे already कि कोई हमारे लिए easy है, is it there image जो useful है or do we have to create from scratch. So it will not come to you. But
Okay.
yes, you should have knowledge. You should know it. You should not be
Okay.
blank. ऐसा कुछ होता भी है क्या? Now look at this. My CPU level is 85, 86, right? 87. So to do a task of load balancer, I want कि ये CPU level 90 या 100 तक चला जाए. It's one of our future tasks which we are going to do. And to do that, I have to build a server. आप लोगों की प्रैक्टिस के लिए एक सर्वर बनाना पड़ता है मुझको और उसमें इंस्टॉल करने पड़ते हैं कुछ चीजें. So to avoid that, what I have done, I have already created an image और मैं उस image को ही बार बार यूज करता हूँ. Now I can simply just go ahead and use this image. Look at this. These all things can happen. This image is not compatible with selected security type. So you'll have to make changes because when I created this image, वो standard के साथ बनाई थी मैंने. So this is how you use image. So now with this image, if I create a machine, let me show it to you. I'll create and show it to you. I won't have to do any setting, nothing. इसमें वो चीजें already setup की हुई होगी जो मैंने image बनाते वक्त की है. For example, in this machine, if I बड़े बड़े example नहीं चाहिए आप लोगों को, I'll give you simple example. How about wallpaper? I do not like this wallpaper and I want plain wallpaper on all of my machines. Let's say this wallpaper. Any reason, for any reason, aesthetic reason, whatever the reason, I am not worried about it. As an application owner, I am saying I do not want that Windows wala wallpaper. I want this wallpaper on all my 100 machines. Though it is not your job, right? It is their job. They can do it using some group policy, some other policies as well. But if there are plenty more things like this, it is easier that you build one server, ask them to do all the settings like this, and then you create an image out of it. And once the image is there, you will be easily just create more servers, more and more servers using that particular image. So I hope image part is clear to everyone. Yes, no, maybe. Any doubts, guys?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just still just see if this gets created so I can show it to you. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and start creating another machine and then we'll talk about the size. Size of the machine, it's very crucial. It can be both at the same time. It can be, look at this. It's getting created. This is one of the status. When very rare, but I have seen asking questions that how many statuses are there in a virtual machine. So it's not only running, stop, deallocated, right? We are going to come to this also, what is deallocated, etc. But creating is also there. And when you start deleting, a deleting status is also there. Let me show it to you. If I start deleting this machine, यहाँ पर एक deleting भी दिखता है आपको. So creating, deleting, stop, running, stop deallocated. What is difference between stop and stop deallocated? We'll come to that. Okay. Okay. So this one is ready. This one I have created using a particular image, uh, which I had created. It was a Windows machine. Let me see. And meanwhile, I'm going here and starting a new machine as an build. Okay, that got deleted. We could not see here. But यहाँ पर वो एक आता है deleting वाला भी option. So create a machine. Same again, this I have explained, so I'll not be repeating this. Why do we have subscription? Why do we have resource group? How do we select, etc. I'll again stick to Windows. I'm fine with the region. I'm okay with this one. Image we have already discussed, so now I'll be taking any random Windows image. Size. Click on see all sizes. Don't get confused, guys. I'm toggling with two tabs. One is I'm trying to see if that machine is ready, जो मैंने बनाई है एक image के साथ. The other one I'm explaining size. Okay, so I think गलती से मैंने नाम नहीं चेंज किया है इसका. Okay, but this is a Windows machine. Just because I name it Linux, will it be a Linux machine, guys?
No.
Just because मैंने नाम उसको Linux दे दिया, it is a Windows machine. See, here you can see. Okay, so here it is, the size page. When you click on size, there are plenty of sizes. Okay? One of the frequently asked and must ask question, the moment you say that I have been building machines and I have been building so many machines, so simply they will ask which family of series have you used mostly, or which one do you think it's good for this kind of utilization. Though again, it is not your job, you don't decide that, you don't get to discuss that, but just what do you say, uh, for your knowledge testing, they do that. Your interviewers, they do that. Look at this, I was able to log into this server. This is the server which I have created, an image I have created long back, maybe my second batch, because I realized that I'll have to create it for every practical and it becomes very difficult. So this is the software which I was talking about. Using this software, I make sure कि इसका CPU जो है वो 100 तक चला जाता है, and then I'm able to show you the practical because dummy load चाहिए होता है मुझको. But what I was trying to say here is that you can create these machines and you can keep them ready like this. Okay. Coming back to sizes. So the frequently asked question will be is what family of machines or what family have you used? Now, when I say family, Azure has given this name. So they have, or series, let's stick to series. Series is good name. So B series we have DC series, we have D series version 7, D series V6, D series V5, V3, we have E series, we have FX series, L series, we have non-premium storage series. Now, do you have to remember all of them? No, not at all. What you need to understand, at least एक तो याद रख लो, पता होना चाहिए that you have worked. Because if you keep creating the machine, तो ये screen आपके नजरों के सामने से कम 500 बार जाएगी. And उसके बाद याद नहीं है तो it sounds थोड़ा सा ये लगता है, बनावटी लगता है, right? So make sure एक दो तो आपको याद हो. Now look at this. When you click on size, these are the series. यहाँ पर आपको size दिया हुआ है. Now very important thing is price. The moment you change the size of the machine, price उसमें change हो जाएगा. Here it is, the cost. Same machine, same operating system, same region. If I use this one, B series, which is for general purpose, it is the ideal workload. Now, it is not compulsory. Definition of your general purpose my can be different. तो सेम अज्योर का भी है, ये बस एक आपको गाइडेंस की तरह है. नॉट नेसेसरी कि जनरल पर्पस में हो तो आप इसी में से यूज करो. यू विल से मेरा जनरल पर्पस का मशीन का रिक्वायरमेंट ज्यादा है, अप टू यू, राइट? सो दिस इज नॉट अ बाइंडिंग, दिस इज जस्ट गाइडलाइंस. बट व्हाट दे आर सेइंग, इफ जनरल पर्पस की कोई मशीन है, नाउ जनरल पर्पस कैन बी एनीथिंग, आपको बस कुछ टेस्टिंग करनी है एटसेट्रा, राइट? सो यू कैन यूज वन ऑफ दीज. बट इसमें भी प्राइसिंग डिफरेंस आप देखो. If you select this size, if I have asked you to choose this size, right? How many GB RAM I'm getting here? 8 GB RAM. And what is it costing me? 4,500. Now you didn't read it properly and in दोनों का नाम almost similar है, same ही है, and you selected this one. So every month your error is costing me approximately 4,500 rupees. Getting it, guys? My requirement is not two virtual C 4 virtual CPU नहीं चाहिए थे मुझको. I did not want 16 GB RAM. Hence, I asked you to do this. But you were not careful and selected wrong size. It is costing me directly in terms of money. I asked you to create this one because my application works on this one. But you thought, अरे ये cheaper है, ये वाला दे देते. My application doesn't work on 8 GB RAM. Again, you're costing me money. Maybe not here, But because of you, my application is not working. And because application is not working, I was not able to launch my sale. And जो buyers buy करने वाले थे, they bought it from somewhere else. So ultimately, you costed me money. Getting the point, guys? Why size is very important in machines? Yes, no?
Yes.
By the way, ये 8 GB
Yes.
RAM वगैरह ये कहाँ से आ रहा है? What do you think? From where are you actually getting this? The moment you
Data
select
center.
here, the
डेटा
moment
सेंटर
you
से
select here, is someone going and purchasing a software आपके लिए हार्डवेयर खरीद के वहां पर कुछ ऐसे कर रहा है? डेटा सेंटर, could you elaborate? Go deep down. डेटा सेंटर में क्या, कहाँ से?
On cloud, we get this
on
storage.
क्लाउड तो
from the
हमारे पास है,
servers.
ठीक है.
सर्वर क्लास हार्डवेयर
यस, जो सर्वर्स वहां पर रखे हैं, सर्वर क्लास हार्डवेयर रखे हैं वहां पर. बट उस एक सर्वर में से आपको 8 GB कैसे दे रहा है कोई सिर्फ? हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल कि आपको 2 GB दे दिया, मुझको 2 GB दे दिया? हाउ इज इट बीइंग पॉसिबल? व्हाट इज मेकिंग इट पॉसिबल?
Hypervisor.
यस, परफेक्ट. जो वर्चुअलाइजेशन कर रखा है, दैट इज द रीजन इट इज बीइंग, it's possible for you to come here and select and make it customize. I hope this is clear to everyone. So this is general purpose. Now, only CPU and RAM, it's not the concern. The moment you select the size, data disk also, this number is also changing. So what is a data disk and what is maximum IOPS? Data disk is something, guys, it's as good as your mobile's memory card. कि ठीक है, आपने मोबाइल ले लिया दो सीपीयू का, लेट्स से ये आपका सीपीयू है एंड 8 GB रैम है, एंड यू हैव सम रिक्वायरमेंट कि आपको चाहिए लेट्स से 8 मेमोरी कार्ड स्लॉट्स. आई नो मोबाइल में कोई नहीं आता, बट जस्ट टू मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज इन योर सर्वर. डेटा डिस्क क्या होता है, गाइस? व्हाट इज अ डेटा डिस्क? एनीवन नोस व्हाट इज अ डेटा डिस्क?
Storage disk.
Simple. Where you will save your data. If it is your personal laptop, maybe
SSD.
your images, your movies, your photos, your documents, etc. That's your disk. That is called a data disk. What is the another type of disk? I
OS
named that
disk.
disk. OS disk.
OS.
Is can I have a server with zero data disk? Don't go by this
Yes.
chart. This chart is just telling me that it supports maximum 4 data disk. That doesn't mean that I have to take data disk. This column says it supports maximum 4 data disk. Does it mean you have to have a disk, a data disk?
No.
You guys created machines. Did you create any data disk?
No.
Okay. Can I have a server without operating system disk?
Not possible.
No.
Not possible. Do you get an option to create or not create? The moment you create a machine, one of the things which get created along with the machine, one of them is your operating system disk. तो उसकी यहाँ पर कोई बात ही नहीं होगी, वो दिखेगा ही नहीं, ऑप्शनल नहीं है, because वो has to be there. But this disk is data disk. So if you select this size, you'll get 2 virtual CPU, 8 GB RAM, and 4 data disk. IOPS is nothing. This is speed of
Input
your
output per
input
second.
output per second. That's full form. You won't get much out of it. This is speed of your writing and reading data from your disk, from your computer, from your server. तो जितना अच्छा आप यूज करोगे उतना सर्वर आपका फास्ट होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन मोबाइल्स ऑल्सो यू मस्ट हैव सीन मेमोरी कार्ड आते थे पहले. So there are cheap type of memory card. Then there are class 10 memory cards. So वो जितना अच्छा IOPS होगा आपका इनपुट आउटपुट पर सेकंड जो है, then उतना फास्ट आप लोगों का सर्वर चलेगा. Again, you don't have to worry about all these things, right? Then we have premium disk. When we go there, we'll check कि premium disk क्या होता है. बट साइज पे क्या क्या डिपेंड होता है? वेदर व्हाट सीपीयूज, रैम, कितने डेटा डिस्क को सपोर्ट करेगा, व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम आईओप्स, and whether it supports premium disk or not, and then based on that, cost. But you never have to come and decide it for the owner. It will always come from the owner or the application requester, whoever is doing that. Anyone knows what is the maximum size of RAM we can have?
32.
नो 32 से ज्यादा तो यहीं पर है, 64 GB तो
64.
आपको यहीं पर मिल रहा है, बट इज दिस ऑल, इतना ही साइज है हमारे पास? डू वी हैव दीज मेनी साइज ओनली? नो, दिस
We
इज जस्ट
have
वन
more.
सीरीज. लेट्स गो एंड चेक अदर series. Now imagine guys that you are doing some data science work. Very huge computers you require, right? So for that they have kept, I think, E series. Look at this. E series में आप आ जाओ ना, so you have servers where you'll get 128 GB RAM. 128 GB का तो RAM आपको मिलेगा. Obviously costing उनका उतना होगा. But on Azure or maybe in cloud, it's so easy. Imagine you want to do this and you go ahead and जाके इसको purchase करना पड़े आपको. It's huge task, a lot of investment. काफी resources उससे research रुक जाते हैं. But here it's simple. Though it shows 57,000, but I'm not going to use it for whole month. मैं तो इसको 2 घंटे यूज करूंगा, अपना कोई practical कर दूंगा and then I'll delete it. Simple. But we have these many sizes, these many series available. This is memory optimized. At least series का नाम याद रख लो आप लोगों को, category का याद रख लो. General purpose series का मतलब you don't have to remember all of this. So we have B series, D series. We have general purpose. We have memory optimize. Memory optimize is always where you require more RAM. कुछ एप्लीकेशंस हो गए जिसमें आपको रैम ज्यादा लगेगा, कुछ एप्लीकेशंस हो गए जिसमें आपको सीपीयू ज्यादा लगेंगे. So if you have an application which you want to test or which you want to build or do anything where you have requirement of RAM, then you go for memory optimized, right? And if you have something where you require compute, for example, you're testing a game, a 3D game, so you require compute optimize. यहाँ पर देखो रैम तो बेसिक है, 4 GB, 34 GB, 32 GB, not sorry, not 34, 60. But यहाँ पर if you see compute, you will get more powerful compute, 4 CPU, 8 CPU, 16 CPU. Okay? So this is compute optimize. Then you have, there was one confidential, I think, storage optimize. If you require good storage, local storage, not everything will support local storage. Not every uh, server will support local storage, right? So if you want that you specifically need a local storage over there, you have size for that. So these are the size and how this is how it works. So what all things will change based on size? CPU, RAM, supported data disk, IOPS नहीं भी आप बोलो तो चल जाएगा, and premium disk, whether premium disk is supported or not, and cost will change accordingly. I hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay, now I won't create this machine because I already have one machine. So let's go here and let's talk about this machine. What is the size of this machine? It is DS1 virtual version 2, 1 CPU, 3.5 GB RAM. And now I'm getting complaint कि यार ये मशीन बहुत ही स्लो चलता है, एप्लीकेशन बार बार लैग हो जाता है. What will I have to do? Application owner says and comes and say, can you please change the size of this machine? This machine has been created already. Can you change the size of the machine? So yes, you can. From under settings, यहाँ से जो है आप उसका size change कर सकते हो. I'm not showing it to you now. We'll go step by step. When we एक बार, see, I'll tell you what are we doing. First, I'm going and I'm explaining all these things to you. ये सारी चीजें. Obviously, I won't explain network now because network शुरू ही नहीं हुआ तो how will you understand? I have told you that we are going to learn things in isolation and then we'll learn them in combination. So I'll explain all these things now, जितने भी relevant है. And then once the machine is created, then we'll go vertical like this with these services. तो यहाँ पर मैं आपको बता दूंगा कि कहाँ पर size change होता है, कैसे क्या होता है. Okay, तो बस size change is possible. I hope this is clear to everyone. Clear so far? Availability option, image, size. Is this clear? I mean, availability option हमने detail में नहीं देखा. I will see that. Is this part clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes, well.
Yes.
Okay, now this one. What if I forget my password? I have created this and now forget the password. I forgot the password. Do you think it's recoverable or not? या मैं एक बार पासवर्ड भूल गया तो इट्स डन, इट्स गॉन.
So
Yes, we can record.
We
reset
can
the
reset
password.
the password, right? This is networking part. फिलहाल ignore it. Click on next. Now let's talk about the disk. Under disk, which disk it is, guys? The
Premium.
one. No, but is it a data
OS
disk
disk.
or OS disk?
OS disk.
This is OS disk.
If I want to ask this one, I'll be specific. I'll ask you the disk type. So this is OS disk. This is not your data disk. Under OS disk, minimum you have to select 127 GB if it is a Windows server. Linux पे चले जाओगे तो 30 होगा. Maximum you can raise it. 128 GB, 256 GB. If you want custom, वो भी कर सकते हो आप. Let's take 256 GB. Now slowly when I start giving you this build sheet, it will keep increasing. अब मैं इसमें disk के भी parameters ये करूंगा. So OS disk, I'll be very specific कि मुझको ये OS disk चाहिए. I want 256 GB OS disk. I want standard SSD. Keep this one checked always. This is fine. Now the time is data disk. Here it is under the disk part. OS disk, is it optional? Can I remove this? Can I have a machine without OS disk? कि मुझको एक भी OS
Not
disk नहीं चाहिए.
possible.
Not possible, right?
Not
तो यहाँ
possible.
पर ऑप्शन ही नहीं दे रहा है कोई वो. You have to आप select कर लो 127 GB चाहिए या ज्यादा चाहिए. बट नहीं का ऑप्शन ही नहीं है बिकॉज उसी से तो आपका सर्वर बनेगा. I'll go back to premium. थोड़ा फास्ट चलती है मशीन. Here the data disk part. Is it compulsory to have data disk?
No.
Not really. If we require.
So now let's say that I have given you a task here that I need 10 data disk here. Will you be able to create 10 data disk?
First, we have to verify whether that the type of the how many it will support the disk, like four,
Guys, others got it.
six.
Yes. Yes, guys. Others, if I tell you that I want 10 data disk, will you be able to answer it to me right now? ठीक है, बना के बाद में देना है. But can you confirm कि 10 data disk
No, we can't.
बना पाएंगे या नहीं? And why not?
Because in the disk option, we don't have that beyond for data disk option.
यहाँ पर है ना create. See? But I don't even want, see, यही करना होता, so I will do it, right? You are an Azure admin, you are an expert. अगर आपको बस यहाँ पर जाकर बनाने हैं, and if you want to go ahead and आप 4 बना के देखोगे, तब बताओगे मुझको कि कर सकते हैं या नहीं. Don't you have some other method? I mean, as an application owner, मैं तो यही पूछूंगा कि अगर आपको बनाकर ही देखना है तो ठीक है, then I'll do it.
Is it like scaling up the VM?
No, completely different topic. My simple question is, while creating, मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ that guys, I want 10 data disk. Will you be able to create with this machine or not? What is the first question or benchmark you guys will have कि जहां से आप इसका आंसर कर सकते हो without testing? टेस्ट करके तो आप कर लोगे, but then I'll tell you
So
20 machine.
when we select the series of the machine, and if it says that
Yes.
it supports
Size of the
the
machine, guys.
data
We
disk
simply
size,
just अभी check किया ना हमने. Why are you forgetting? So what size have I selected? Standard DS1 version 2. Let's go ahead and check. Is it showing you me my current size? I think it should. अच्छा बना नहीं है मशीन इसलिए. Okay. So let's say DS series था ना, DS version 2. I've clicked, but it's not opening. Maybe taking some time. But I hope you guys got the answer. That you don't have to go and check everything. वहां पे जाके आपको बनाकर नहीं देखने 10 virtual machines. What will be your benchmark? The moment I ask you कि I need 10 data disk, will you be able to create it? What will be your probing question, or what will be your first thing to check is the size of that machine. Or for example, इसी में जो एग्जिस्टिंग मशीन है मैं उसी में बोलता हूँ कि इसमें मुझको डिस्क लगाने हैं. So what will you check? Size of the machine. Because size पे depend करता है whether you can have 10 data disk or not. So again, coming back here, यहाँ पर ये था, I think ये वाला था. So now look at this and tell me guys, how many maximum data disk I can have?
4.
4.
4. So if a request comes to you stating 10, you cannot do that. Technically not possible. What is the other method? Change the size. We'll see that later. Okay, so let me again go back there and show you how to create a data disk. So I'll just fill anything random now. We have only 8 minutes left in this one. And at least I want to cover the disk part. So you guys will be able to create machines. So OS disk, I'll give you. What do I want? What size do I want? Do I want this to be premium disk, whatever disk? Here it is. OS disk type, standard. If I have asked you guys to make it standard HDD, please make sure you create a machine with standard HDD, not with premium. If I have asked you for standard SSD, give me standard SSD, right? So here it is. You can come here. There are two methods. One is you can attach an existing disk, but we'll go through that later. First पहले एक disk बनाना सीख लेते हैं. Then हम लोग देखेंगे कि existing को कैसे करें. So create an attached disk. Click here. Okay, it wants me to select subscription. I have selected. Create a disk. It will ask me disk name. Normally machine के नाम से ही वो ले लेता है, and then this is -0 वगैरह लगा लेता है, but it's up to you. You may write it data disk 1 Suhail, because ultimately when you start creating this, वहां पर बहुत सारे disk दिखने वाले हैं मुझको. So I need to know किसकी कौन से disk है, right? Now size very important. Machine size अलग चीज है, disk का size अलग चीज है. You are going ahead and planning to purchase a memory card, right? 1 GB का चाहिए, 10 GB का चाहिए, 64 GB चाहिए, कितना चाहिए? So that size you are selecting here. This is your disk size guys, don't get confused. Machine size अलग चीज है, disk size बहुत basic चीज है. So if I have asked you to create standard HDD, give me standard HDD only. Don't give me premium SSD. Cost का बहुत ज्यादा difference होता है. Right? So if I have asked you standard HDD, give me standard HDD. I've told you I need 39 GB. दिख रहा है 39 GB कहीं पर यहाँ पर आपको? So you'll go ahead here and type 39 GB. Click OK. Or if you get something over there, whatever it is given. Disk key management etc. उसमें हम बाद में आने वाले हैं. So this is how you create a disk. This is how you create a machine. इसमें जब मशीन बनेगी तो आपको डिस्क के साथ मशीन दिखेगी, which I'll show you tomorrow. We are going to create one machine with disk and I'll show it to you tomorrow. Click next. Networking, keep blank, everything blank as of now, blank as in default. Management part, we'll come to this later. और मैनेजमेंट वाले में एक चीज कवर कर लेते हैं हम लोग. So we have covered here size, then we have covered OS disk, data disk. Let's cover auto shutdown. Under management, you you have an option that you can auto shut down the machine. Do you guys remember I have been telling you stop your machine, otherwise it will cost me, right?
Yes.
What if you have 100 machines and your developers they work 9 to 5 and no one is there in your office after 5 p.m. and you have been requesting your developers, please turn down the machine, turn off the machine. They don't listen to you. वो ऐसे ही छोड़कर चले जाते हैं और आपका बिल बढ़ रहा है. So to avoid that, under management, you have auto shutdown feature, which you can click, select the time, whatever time, let's say 7 o'clock. Forget the notification as of now. So if you do this, what will happen? ये machine बनने के बाद 7 o'clock, this machine will be shut down automatically. This is under management. Is this clear, guys? Is this portion clear? Because we have only 5 minutes, so I thought I'll pick छोटा वाला topic. मतलब इसमें कुछ है ही नहीं explain के लिए. I hope all of you understand what is auto shutdown. ऐसे
Yes.
ऑटो ऑन का कोई फीचर नहीं है बाय द वे, राइट. उसके लिए कोई अलग से ये करना पड़ता है हम लोगों को, वर्क अराउंड है, बट देयर इज नो नथिंग कॉल्ड ऑटो ऑन. बट ऑन तो आप सबको पता है, दैट मोमेंट यू कम टू ऑफिस, आपको काम करना है ऑन, आप खुद ही कर लोगे. शटडाउन इज द प्रॉब्लम. Some developers are leaving at 4 o'clock. They don't want to shut down their machine at 5 already. Advance नहीं करना चाहते. Some are lazy, right? Some think कौन सा मेरा पैसा है यार, कंपनी का पैसा, let it go. But you as an application owner, project manager, you have to think, right? So you use this auto shutdown feature. So if it comes to your
Suhail
request,
bhai, I have one
yes,
question.
yes,
Okay, let's suppose after 5 p.m. one user he wants to access the system. Okay,
hmm,
automatically it got shut down.
hmm,
He started again
hmm,
and he started working on it.
hmm.
So it will again shut down the machine,
No, it will
though
shut
he
down
is working now.
only on the particular time. In this case, 7 p.m. IST. 7 बजे मशीन बंद होना शुरू होती है. हार्डली इट टेक्स 30 सेकेंड्स या 1 मिनट. 7:01 को मशीन बंद हो जाएगी. 7:05 आप उसको फिर ऑन कर लो, तो दूसरे दिन 7 बजे तक कोई चेंज नहीं होगा अपने आप, अनलेस यू डू इट. दिस इज
Okay,
ओनली वन
okay.
सिंपल ट्रिगर. इट इज नॉट सेइंग कि 7 के बाद बंद रहनी ही चाहिए. 7 o'clock इट विल शट डाउन. इट टेक्स 1 मिनट टू शट डाउन. 7:01 तक ये स्टॉप मोड में रहेगी. 7:02 पे आप इसको फिर से ऑन कर लो, ये कल 7 बजे तक फिर चलते रहेगी. होप दैट आंसर्स योर क्वेश्चन.
Mhm. Yes.
So this is clear, guys, to everyone. So now if I give you time in my build sheet that please create a machine and auto shutdown should be 5 p.m. UST, please do not click 5 p.m. in some random time. I hope you understand how huge impact it could be, right? You'll say यार 5 p.m. तो select किया था, बस time zone गलत select कर लिया. Do you think 5 p.m. here and 5 p.m. in India are it's same thing? Right? If you select 7 p.m. Tbilisi, it won't be 7 p.m. in India. So make sure you're selecting it correct. I will be pointing out to you guys on small errors as well. So you get the practice to read the build sheet. I hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes.
In next session tomorrow, I'll explain it to you. What is the difference between stop and stop deallocated, etc. उसको कल देखते हैं. Okay, so we have 30 seconds left in this session. I'll stop the session. See you guys tomorrow. I'll check these machines, give the feedback, delete them. See you tomorrow. No homework for today. People who are still haven't done it, please make sure you complete it. Asma, Subhashish, Seema, and Kanchan, I'll reach out to you guys. We'll see in this week when can we plan one session for your RBAC and other Microsoft Intra ID roles issue. If anyone else wants to join, feel free to ping. I'll let you know, guys, when we are having such session. कोई और भी join करना चाहता है तो कर सकता है. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.